And on this fresco, besides the war between the god of earth and the sun, there are no internal wars among the inhabitants themselves. We see how people were gathering something from the depths of the earth. As we can see, people are sending others down, like in an elevator, somewhere underground, and halos appear above their heads. This can be interpreted as a kind of sacrifice by these people, and that by making it, they almost attain the status of saints. Then they rise up, on the other hand, holding something in their hands. At the same time, the halo above their heads disappears. This is the most intriguing mystery of this fresco, which remains unsolved and has only a few different hypotheses. What do you specifically think it is that people are extracting? And later, this very substance is sent somewhere on a boat. If we set aside all the guesses and look at this from a broader perspective, what it could essentially be, it might be some kind of energy similar to fossil fuels, which were later used for destructive purposes. Here again, everything is like in our world, just like in our reality. The struggle for resources, wars, and so on. And here's a very interesting observation about how Vegapunk recreated that very flame of the mother. We know that he doesn't have his mother right now. It's either lost or simply run out. Yes, because otherwise she would use her own flame of the mother to destroy other islands, which she cannot do. Next, I'll tell you more about how powerful this fresco is against the backdrop of the rise of selfish kings, which in our era is embodied by the mother. We can specifically observe 19 people gathering something. That is, everything here is so thought out that they drew not even 20 of them, as those very founding fathers who supported the future battle on the side against Joy Boy, but specifically 19, that is, that very ruler. The Arabasta of the past, Nefertari, who betrayed the Founders' Alliance and joined Joy Boy in the final battle, is not on the fresco. Now, here's another question that's been bothering me. Why was the mother, or that ancient king, standing on a pedestal in the first era? Here is this ancient elephant. If anyone hasn't noticed, it is in the background of Noah. Could it be that our little brother who carries the kingdom of Zoan on his back was originally on the opposite side? Or was he somehow used in that battle? And is that why he has been trying for so many centuries to seek forgiveness from Joy Boy, tormenting himself in the seas of the new world? Here's a very interesting and open question. The first part of the fresco from the first era indeed leaves plenty of room for attempts to dig up and understand the puzzles of the past. Look at how a haze forms around the god of the earth. This is literally a visual hint at those very mythical zones which are characterized by this question. Caller. We've brought up the topic of mythical zones many times, which have this haze, and even regular zones acquire something similar upon awakening. Let's take Rob Lucci and his default predatory zone as an example. There's nothing really supernatural here, and it could just be a coincidence. But how such a subtle detail fits so well into the overall picture of the fresco is something we couldn't ignore.